All right, let's just jump right in. We all know AI is fast, right? We see it crunching data, making images in a flash. But today, we're talking about something totally different. We're looking at an AI that can build a complete, professional, expert-level educational course, literally in the time it takes you to decide what to watch next.
But first, just think about this for a second. If you wanted to create a really good multi-week course from scratch, what would that take? You'd need subject matter experts, instructional designers, maybe even translators. I mean, you're looking at weeks, probably months of hard work.
And yeah, that's the heart of the problem, isn't it? Building custom learning content has always had these huge barriers. It takes so much time, you need all this specialized knowledge that's hard to find, and, you guessed it, it can be incredibly expensive. For most people or organizations, it just puts custom education completely out of reach.
Okay, so let's make this real. Let's look at an actual case study. We've got an English teacher in Jakarta who needed something very, very specific for their students. They needed an 8-week program to get them ready for the TOEFL IBT speaking test. So this isn't some generic, off-the-shelf course. It has to be perfectly tailored to their students.
Now, this is where the script flips completely. Instead of going out and hiring a whole team, the teacher turned to an AI platform called LELAIL. So the big question is, how long do you think it took that AI to create the entire custom 8-week program? Just keep that weeks or months number we talked about in your head.
25 seconds. That's it. No, that's not a typo, not 25 minutes, 25 seconds. From a simple request to a fully realized, ready-to-go course. I mean, that's a number that doesn't just improve on the old way, it completely rewrites the rules of the game. But let's be real, the big question is, what can you actually get in 25 seconds? I mean, is it just a flimsy outline? Is it something you can even use? Well, let's actually take a look inside the course that it created.
And the answer is no. It wasn't a flimsy outline, not even close. What it spit out was a complete 8-week program. We're talking 16 targeted sessions, 30 different practice questions, and get this, all the materials were bilingual, in both English and Bahasa Indonesia. It even had a specific pronunciation guide for Indonesian speakers, ready to record audio scripts, and tips on cultural communication. This was the whole shebang, a comprehensive, deployable teaching tool, created in less than half a minute.
So, what does all this mean? I mean, when you can generate this kind of quality this fast, it just totally shatters the old models of time, of scale, and of cost. It really starts to change the whole conversation about what's even possible in education.
And this comparison here really says it all. The old way, for a course like this in Indonesia, you'd be paying between 15 to 25 million rupiah. That's roughly $1,000 US, and it would take months. And the new way, 25 seconds. The cost model isn't even in the same universe. Those traditional barriers of time and money, they've practically evaporated.
And you gotta understand, this Jakarta example isn't some lucky one-off fluke. This platform, LELAIL, it's built for massive global scale. It works in over 100 languages. So that means the same experience that teacher had in Jakarta could happen for a teacher in Berlin, or in Cairo, or in Sao Paulo. Hyper-personalized learning is no longer a luxury. It's something that can be spun up on demand for any classroom, anywhere.
And all of this really ties back to the company's core mission, which is simply no one left behind. It frames this crazy technology not just as a cool product, but as a genuine tool for access, with the goal of bringing high-quality, customized education to anyone, anywhere, instantly.
So where does all this leave us? We've seen speed that's just mind-boggling, and a level of quality and detail that's genuinely impressive. You know, this doesn't feel like just another small step forward. It really feels like we're standing on the edge of a completely new era for how we create and share knowledge.
Which brings us to the final massive question that this technology forces us all to ask. When expert-level curriculum can be created in seconds and tailored to any student on the planet, what happens next? What does that really mean for the future of learning? Does it free up teachers to be mentors and guides instead of just content creators? And, maybe most importantly, as this power becomes available to everyone, how is it going to reshape what it means to teach and to learn?